The Youth Ministries Department of the Central Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists has as one of its objectives youth retention and engagement. Through the Recreational League, they are addressing this vision. Stay with us in this edition of Church in Action, where we kickstart faith, fun, and fellowship. The history of the Recreational League dates back to November 6, 2016, with the then Youth Ministries Director, Pastor Kevin Barnaby. The league was first introduced to achieve holistic development of the social, physical, and spiritual fitness of our youth through the playing of football. Today, the league has expanded to include netball as well.
The 2023 Central Jamaica Conference Recreational League started on June 11, 2023 with just about 20 teams, 13 football teams and 7 netball teams. We're so happy for this season. We had representatives right across Central Jamaica Conference, teams from Manchester, teams from Clarendon, teams from St. Catherine being a part of this fellowship. There are very special features for the Central Jamaica Conference Recreational League that makes it much different from other leagues around. Firstly, we had a very strict rule as it relates to the ratio of Adventists to non-Adventists on the team. So for each football team, we had to have no less than 4 non-Adventist players playing at a given time on the pitch. And for netball, we had no less than 3 non-Adventists playing on each team along with the Adventists. We wanted to ensure that there was a balance between Adventists and non-Adventists because the main aim of the league was to encourage fellowship and camaraderie and worship and to have that influence on those from the community as well.
Being a part of a Christian league than a normal netball league, what I get from it is that it's more organized and more manners come in this one than when you, cause anything happen in not a Christian league, more things happen. But this one, teach you to have more manners and whatever.
Okay, the rules, way too much rules and restriction. But I understand because I also play for my church, which I'm baptized in, which is a Sunday church. But, so fair enough, so I'm used to it. Also, you have to kind of bite your lip too. Like really bite your lip. Even if you feel like you want to get angry, you have to remember you're not present to church people and all of that. So that's just basically it. But there's not much difference and it's more of an amateur thing too as well.
We did not go the full 90 minutes for football as in a regular football match, but we went just about 70 minutes. It is a recreational league and we wanted to ensure that at the end of the league, persons were quite okay. For netball, we had 4 quarters of 10 minutes each, giving the team members the opportunity to refresh themselves and to come again. Now, the difference between the Recreational Football League, Recreational Netball League, and other leagues was that teams were not playing for money. They were playing for fellowship. So they contributed towards the general running of the league. But as they had their day-to-day activities, they know that at the end of the league, they would be awarded with just the fellowship and the camaraderie. So at the end of the league, we of course had our winners trophy for both teams. Our first, second and third place teams all received their gold, silver and bronze medal, and of course they enjoyed a little bit of cake and wine as well as we all fellowship. And then at the end of the league, this year was so interesting. All of us enjoyed the cake, the wine that all the teams had towards the end of the league.
For the most part, I love the camaraderie between everybody for the most part. Even though everybody is welcoming as well, they're not trying to say like outsiders this or outsiders that and all that. So I like that. Good fellowship, like the unity.
One of the special features of the Recreational League was also to make an impact in the community where the matches were played. For example, Homestead Community, Irish Pen, Cumberland Community, Marley Acres Community, Waterford and Homewood communities. The Recreational League helps to build deeper relationship between church and community, and we thank God for this blessing.
One of the main features of our Recreational League was the fellowship that we had with the members of the various communities that the league was played in. And so we want to say a very special thank you to the Homestead community. So right here we are at where we had our dress parade, the starting of our league, as well as our grand finals. We also want to say thank you to all of the various communities that allowed us to participate in our league and prepared for us by preparing the field, marking the field, ensuring that we had nets and then coming out to support. We must say a very special thank you as well to all our pastors, our youth leaders, all our sponsors, all our federation officers, all of those who ensured that this league was a success.
The league was also used as a tool to witness to non-Adventists.
We captured the opportunity in inviting non-Adventists and our very own Adventist youth to the football field. We saw them train together and played together. And out of this experience, we have seen one of our youth, or young men, surrendered to the Lord as a result of this football fellowship and interaction. We had a series in the first quarter of 2023. We studied with him, we prayed with him, we encouraged him, but he just felt it was not time. And bear in mind, this young man grew up in church all his life. He's been about 16, 17 or a little older there, but he never felt the need to give his life to God until the Recreational Football League took place. When he realized how advantageous he being an Adventist on the team would be, and seeing other young men from the communities not yet baptized, and he somewhat identifying with them when he's in church, all his friends are in church, and we continuing to pray and encourage him, the young man decided now is the time. It was joy to see him going down under that watery grave in his jersey, being baptized, giving all to Jesus.
My friends always wanted me to get baptized, but I felt like I wasn't ready. When I was getting baptized and they asked the church if they agreed and everyone put up their hand, I was shocked that most persons wanted me to get baptized. So it was a good feeling, and when I got baptized I felt a change in myself. I feel like it was always a part that was missing, and being baptized doesn't change the fact that I can be with my friends. So it was a good feeling.
It kind of changed a lot of us as young people and brought the non-Adventists closer to God in a sense, because based on what I heard, a lot of people that weren't Adventists got baptized. Most of them who strayed came back because they said they really wanted to be a part of it.
What I like most about the league is that I get to play otherwise than like being in school and stuff. I get to play outside and play with different type of people and meet different people at different churches and go to places and have fun on Sundays.
Even though I was just like a supporter, it was really nice seeing that my friends could play football like something they enjoyed for God. and that so many young people got closer with God by, baptizing and going to church more and all that. So it was really good.
We want to say a very special thank you and congratulations to all the teams who participated in this season. Most notably, we want to say thank you to those who joined for the very first time being a part of this fellowship. We had for our finals on August 20, 2023, 2 teams for netball, 2 teams for football who enjoyed sweet fellowship together. We had the 10 City Seventh-day Adventist Church fellowshipping with the Kissitown Seventh-day Adventist Church in football, and then we had the Old Harbour Seventh-day Adventist Church fellowshipping with the Brayton Seventh-day Adventist Church for netball. At the end of a grueling encounter, an awesome experience.
He swung across to the back post. Oh yes, that's a go-ahead goal.
We want to say congratulations to the 10 City District for leading and for being the winning team for the 4th season of the Recreational Football League. And we want to say congratulations to the Old Harbour Seventh-day Adventist Church for being the winners of our Recreational Netball League, taking home the trophy. After a victorious campaign in the Recreational Netball League for 2023. Tell me, how are you feeling now?
Excellent! Words can't express how we're feeling right now. I mean, we trained long and hard, and we were very meticulous in our game today. We kind of lost it for a bit, but we quickly got composure, and we came out victorious just as we hoped for.
Is there anybody that you'd like to say thank you to? You want to talk about the process of planning and preparing for a league like this?
Well, it's a whole team effort kind of thing, but we didn't have a coach. We literally trained ourselves, which I think is very good, and this team, I don't think this is our best, so we have a lot to go. So we got sponsors along the way, and sponsors, yes, and we made you proud.
It is good to reach the final. We have fought to the end. We never give up. Even though we lost by a point, we fought to the end. I have learned that patience is one of the things, because it was a rough match, but we hold our composure and we indeed got second place. To God be the glory. We did it and we came second. But don't worry, Old Harbour will cut you next time. Don't worry, we have you.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Old Harbour. We knew that it was going to be a very tough game. I'm not going to say that Brayton played their best, or we played our best, but we did very well. Several mistakes were made, but we will definitely learn from them. And should this competition come up next year, we will be coming to get Old Harbour. I also want to say thank you to Central Jamaica Conference for the initiative. It is one that is well needed, because it's not just about playing, it's also about exercising our body and also health overall. So we really appreciate the initiative by CJC.
Amen.
I believe great things can come and have come from this Recreational Football League. Right now, we have about 30 plus youth, young men and women across the district that we are working with, that we are visiting with and encouraging to surrender their lives to God as a result of they coming out to be a part of the Recreational Football League. I want to use this opportunity to thank the Central Jamaica Conference, and in particular the Youth Department, for this wonderful initiative. May the Lord continue to bless our efforts as we seek to lead souls to Jesus through even sporting activities like these.
God has been very good to us during the course of this league. To God be the glory, we did not have any major accident, harm, or danger. And we thank you for your continued support and looking forward to more support as we engage in saving lives for the kingdom of God.
Remember, we've all been called to be part of God's team. Therefore, let us do our part to achieve this common goal of making heaven our home. See you next time on Church in Action.